Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing HotshotGG and he is playing Maokai. Of course he's going jungle because he's practicing his junglers and yeah, he is the new jungler for CLG. So yeah, that's why he's practicing. Anyway, yeah, I have been casting a lot of games today. You haven't seen them on the channel because high elo games, that is. You haven't seen them on the channel because, well, all of them were so disappointing. I uploaded one with Voyboy, and then I did about 6 HotshotGG games, and I got so sick of him playing so bad, or his team members just completely feeding, that I have to be honest here, I picked this one because he's going to win. But this was, I have to go back 14 games for him to win one. So I checked all of his games, and 14 games ago he won one, and that's this one. So anyway, sorry for spoiling the ending, but I just wanted to be honest with you and just tell you that I really selected this game because he's going to win it. But that is terrible. Normally I would be able to just select a random game from his stream, and he would win like something like 4 out of every 5 or 3 out of every 4, something like that. But this was completely ridiculous. I mean, I don't mind him losing. I mean, you can play a good game and still lose, but losing in the way that most of these games went, that was pretty terrible. So anyway, we see him going for Maokai, going for the regrowth pendant with health potion first. And that means that, yeah, he's not going to gank anytime soon. So from the time he spawned, obviously. Or he started the game. So he does need a whole lot of extra things. So he did get red buff and blue buff, and now he's finally going to gank. With boots, yeah, you can gank much earlier because you have a much better chance of getting an early gank to work. And obviously he waited now until level 3. Then he has all skills up, and yeah, as you can see, it worked out pretty well. But with red buff, you can get a lot of good things going. Unfortunately, he missed the sapling there, and yeah, his top laner is with him. It's Darius, and him should be he should be doing okay-ish when they're trying to get something done on this. Oh, nicely done. Oh, come on, that should be a kill. No! They don't get him! Wow! Wow, they don't get him? Really? Okay, so apparently nothing is going to happen out of that. And yeah, Darius should just go back top. And the new red buff there for Maokai. Yeah, it's kind of a dull opening here. He started off really flashy, and now all of a sudden he had to wait for his top laner to get back. His top laner is of course going to do a lot of damage when he comes in, because yeah, dude, it's Darius. He's going to get killed though. Yep, a 1-for-1 trade, but an assisted kill for an unassisted kill. So it's still good. It was kind of risky, but they still pull it off, and Maokai can actually push this lane pretty hard to to deny creeps for or minions for our enemy champion here, the Irelia. So yeah, not pushing very hard, but still some minions were denied here. If he just pushed that really hard, the minion waves would have just gone back to middle, and it would all be good good again. Darius coming up. That means that Irelia is also coming up, and Irelia is going to check the bush here. No. No, she's not going to check the bush. She's just going to stand there and yeah, there we go. Getting the grab, and the grab into Twisted Advance should become another kill. There we go. Nicely done. So yeah, after all of that waiting, they do pick up a double here. So yeah, finally going back for the Philosopher's Stone, the Boots of Speed, and a Heart of Gold, as well as a ward and a health potion. So that's a huge pickup for him, and yeah, we finally see him do well. So 1, 0, and 2, and yeah, only 26 minions, but that's okay. It's actually not that bad compared to the rest of his team. But yeah, he is level 5, so he should be level 6 soon enough. And as I said that, he was already level 6. So yeah, going to go to the raids here. And yes, an aggressive opening, going for the early kills, not going for a lot of farm. And shouldn't it be, yeah, this one should be up pretty soon. Yep, there we go. And going for the early red again, or for the red again. He can pretty much just run to blue right afterwards, because that's what he did the first time. Well, I guess he did do the wolves in between. No, I don't know. I don't know if he did the wolves in between. Apparently he did not. Because he's running straight to blue, assuming that it will be up. Yep, there it is. So yeah, he ran straight from raids to red to blue, without doing the wolves in between. And yeah, this blue should be an easy pickup for Morgana. Oh, come on, Morgana. There we go. I hate it when they almost fail. It just makes me so nervous, because it's such an easy pickup, the blue, and yeah, people are just lazy in that way. They want to get it through the wall, because yeah, that's easier, instead of just going for the safe thing and just going for yeah, just running around the whole thing. If you don't get it with, well, if it's not super low, of course, because if it's super low you can get it through the wall, but otherwise just run around it. Just make sure that it doesn't reset, because so often we see either the jungler accidentally take it, or the blue buff resetting, and then it takes way longer. So top lane, yeah, he has a pretty big advantage here, and oh, he actually gets that. He probably landed one more skill. Yeah, he flashed in, or at least ran in. I think he flashed in, because he was so far ahead all of a sudden. And no, nothing is going to come off of the bottom lane aggression. Oh, was Graves already mid? Was he the mid champion? Yeah, he is the mid champion for this enemy team, because Kog'Maw is bottom lane. And of course, yeah, he has a pretty decent choice. Is this a Christmas skin? Yeah, it's Christmas trees. Of course, he has the packages. I didn't even notice. Paying so much attention to this. So they grab a dragon here, and everyone going to go to their lane, or well, back home. Hotshot apparently already busy doing something else, not noticing that because he took dragon damage, he yeah, you take some damage over time, so it will cancel your recall, and that's exactly what happened. So top lane here, Darius versus Irelia. As I said, Darius is far ahead, so he should be able to zone out Irelia pretty well. Irelia can probably pick up some minions, but shouldn't be allowed to pick up more than just a few. And he's keeping the lane in middle. Yeah, just making sure that that Irelia cannot really come in and kill stuff. Irelia is not even in the lane anymore. She's probably gone to farm in the jungle. And Udyr just picking up some of the farm that was still left. It seems that Graves is going to be in some trouble here. And oh, a nice quick draw and a flash, getting him out of that. The quick draw was excellent. And yeah, we have the Darius up against 2, and he's not going to escape from this. No, he's going to die. And are they going to kill the Maokai as well? Because this is super dangerous. Yeah, this is definitely not a good engage for him. And with the oracles, he needs to make sure that he survives. The only important thing. And yeah, he could have jumped to a minion, but this is going to be very painful. Oh, it's so close. Oh man, yeah, he dies. It wasn't close at all in the end. But yeah, 3 champions, pretty low. So he might have, yeah, it's 5 top. But he might have gotten a kill on that, but didn't really work out for him. So anyhow, the 5 top are going to get the turret, obviously, because that's what they were coming to do here. And I don't think he actually got the reset on his ultimate. No, he did not. And oh, he did get that. Oh, this no, yeah, this is probably before that. Before they changed that. I don't know exactly. As I said, I had to go back 14 games, which is a pretty long time, because he doesn't really post all of his games, he just posts some of his games. And yeah, it's pretty long ago, I guess. So yeah, the bottom turret actually gets taken out by Corki, and yeah, finally she does take the blue buff. So Hotshot can go on and just continue on farming somewhere else. Doesn't really matter what he's going to do next. Someone took his raids, probably the Alistar there. Yeah, he was discussing about the red elixir. Someone took a red elixir and apparently using that as kind of a heal. But yeah, it's the heal on that is way too low to be used as a heal, and it's just not very useful in general. It's kind of a waste of money. If the heal was like, I don't know, 1,000, then I would say yeah, it's worth it, or even like 600-700. It would be useful as a heal, but it's not very useful on. Oh, it's on Morgana. Yeah, it's not very useful on Morgana if or on any champion if it's only 200. I don't know what it is when you level it up to, or when you're level 18, because I know it scales with level, but I don't know how hard it scales with level. But yeah, 200 health on a champion that has 2000 health to begin with, especially with her spell vamp, or if we include her spell vamp, then yeah, the 200 is probably not going to make a whole lot of difference. Plus the extra attack damage doesn't come in handy for her at all. So she's not really going to make any use of that. Anyway, finally finding a ward here. And there might be another one over here. Probably not, but yeah, he might have gotten lucky. Although you do need another ward if you have the ward over there. Because yeah, most junglers will come through the river and you can't see the river from the tri-bush if you ward the tri-bush. And yeah, this Leona is in a lot of trouble here. And Darius might pick that up. Yep, he did pick that up. So yeah, the jungle now open to invade. Of course, there is a ward at the red buff, so they can see if something is happening there. But for the moment, it seems that the top laner just left the lane and is not coming this way. Oh, there she is. She is coming this way. And no, she's not going to run into anyone. So yeah, mid lane is or already lost the turret, so we can safely assume that he's going to try to at least get that a little bit more pushed, and yeah, doing a little bit of damage there to the minions. And the rest of his team coming up now. The rest of his team going to finish these kills because there are 2 kills to be had, and the first is going to Darius. The second one is actually getting away. Yeah, the Darius doing a good job of using that ultimate to get most of his skills, and that's exactly what you need to do. You need to make sure that you save that to the last moment. Yeah, either that or you want to just grab a kill and not get a second kill afterwards, and then it really doesn't matter too much, because by the time you get into the new fight, you probably will have the reset on that anyway. It's not a very long cooldown, I believe. It's like the Maokai ultimate. Q, man, Q. You need to level Q first. Now it's all dependent on your playstyle, of course. But Q is a very good farming mechanism for the jungle. It's an AoE damage source that, well, just does a lot of damage when you level it up. Is he still waiting for the answer there? I don't know. Let's go, let's go, let's go. He's waiting for some golds. I don't know what he's doing. He's apparently doing something else, and going for Glacial Shroud. Glacial Shroud is good. So he didn't need to wait at all. He had the money for that all along. So yeah, the Maokai is going into the jungle again, getting his blue buff and giving that to Morgana. Hopefully Morgana will actually pick it up this time, well, like a pro, and not by missing it like 3 times and then having to auto attack it 4 times. Oh, she actually walks around this time. Excellent. So yeah, that's how you pick up the blue buff if it's still near full health, or at least high health when you come in. You don't just stand on the other side of the bush and then hope that you can actually hit it, or of the wall I should say, and hope that you can actually hit it through the wall. So I really like getting damaged quite heavily actually by just some simple skills from Maokai. Maokai, yeah, not really the most damage heavy champion in this team. And well, with all of his distractions, he does get the kill on or they do get the kill on the turret. Because there was no way that Irelia was going to defend that at all. There's a ward in the bush that he just ran through, but he didn't see it because he was focusing on something else. So ultimate going down, and are they going to pick up any kills here? Because Maokai is going to die, and that's an Oracle's. Yep, they are going to pick up this kill, and may actually pick up this second kill. No, 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 no. Darius just getting out of there. Come on, Darius, fight. Yeah. He's going to die anyway, you might as well fight. But yeah, well, whatever. Going for the 2 cloth armors, and yeah, indeed, no more oracles. Kind of a silly engage on him, but yeah, well, enemy team doing a good job of grabbing some kills back. It's 12 to 12 now. We are 1 and 2. And yeah, he really hasn't shown himself to be an excellent ganker. I mean, he's done a good job up top, but he doesn't really have the feeling yet for when to go into which lane. And yeah, he just basically does the same thing that he did in top lane, but now with the jungler. So the engages are good, but the ganking isn't up to snuff yet. And as I said, he did a good job in the top lane there by getting the Irelia ahead of, or away from the Darius, getting Darius ahead, and once again getting killed. That's 3 times, man. I'm really wondering if I noticed correctly that he was going to win this one. Because I did watch like the end of the game, and it really said he was going to win, but now I'm not sure anymore. Because yeah, the enemy team is doing pretty well. But yeah, we'll see, we'll see. I'm not worried. You worried? I'm not. No, it should all be okay, and hopefully he will be able to pick up his play a little bit. And Darius is going to grab another kill, but he is going to die because of that. And a nice kill on Morgana, or by Morgana I should say. And everyone getting out of the explosion radius. So yeah, he's back in his own top lane, the way he should, or where he should be. And yeah, I'm just wondering whether he should just wing it on tournaments, because the practicing doesn't really pay off so far. If he really loses this many games in a row, which I'm assuming he does, because otherwise I would have been able to find more games with him winning. But if he really loses this many, then yeah, why practice at all? I mean, it's pretty terrible if you play all kinds of junglers and never can carry the game. You need to find a jungler that you can actually carry with. He did okayish with Olaf, but then his team just completely messed up. And Olaf really can't carry apparently. Well, not when Hotshot plays him. Or no, not in that game when Hotshot played him. So going for the double golems here, and yeah, this should be pretty easy, of course. But he still has some trouble with it. Takes him a little bit too long. And top lane, yeah, once again getting pushed into their direction. They do pick up the dragon here, which is nice. It's definitely nice. And he is going for the Shirelias? No, no, no. He's going for something else first. So keeping the 2 gold items alive and going for some magic resist. Of course, the magic resist, yeah, that's kind of necessary if you go for this much armor. Otherwise, you will get melted by some AP. or some magic damage champion. And that is of course not what you want. And is Corki really going to take the blue buff here? Yeah. Okay. His plan is of course to die to this guy and then have Morgana pick up the kill. Yeah. So nice snare, obviously, and yeah, reduced damage in the circle, so no way they were going to grab that kill, and he gets another kill out of that, or no way that, well, Irelia would grab a kill, and, well, of course, yeah, what are we looking up? Come on, really? It's his music, man. And that's the reason why I can't let you listen to the game sounds. Because he plays music. And if I put music on my channel, I get in trouble. So another kill on the Maokai here. He is currently 3 and 4, but yeah, blaming his team once again. He overextended quite a bit there. So yeah, the whole team is doing pretty well, except for Hotshot, to be honest. He's not doing the best. He is 3, 4, and 7, so the 7 are pretty good, but he really needs to not overextend. And did the enemy actually go for that Baron? Because that could have been a Baron for the enemies, like they said in the chat. Could have actually gone for that. No, they didn't go for Baron. Because, yeah, the what's his name? Alistar just checked it out, and it was still on the map. So let's go, let's go, let's go! No, then nothing is going to happen there. Come on, guys, move it along. You know, nothing is going to. Oh man, nothing is going to come out of all this this teamwork. They finally get some teamwork going, and then yeah, the enemy team just runs away. Just doesn't want to be near them. Such a shame. Did they ward Baron again? Yep. So yeah, it's kind of time to go for that Baron, man. So enemy team closing in on them, or on him rather, because once again Hotshot is just running in and yeah, not really caring about what happens. So once again, ward, and once again the ward gets taken down. Corki finally, or not Corki, the Kog'Maw finally not able to hit someone, and they thought there was nobody there, but they were pretty wrong there. So, oh my God, come on, get this done. No, 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 no. It's not gonna happen. So anyway, they finally get this Baron going, and yeah, of course the enemies are going to try to steal it, but yeah, there is a smite up, so it should be pretty easy to get this. And they are in fact going to run away from this Baron and just grab the enemies. And come on! Oh yeah, well, forgot about Darius. Darius is of course going to finish off that kill. And he didn't get his ultimate back, really? Oh man, how many wards did they buy? There's another ward on Baron. But yeah, with another champion down, it's going to be pretty hard to, well, to do anything about that. Well, for the enemy team, that is, of course. It's going to be pretty hard to do anything about that. Dude, stop going to YouTube. You're already on YouTube. I don't want to make a YouTube video about you going to YouTube. Anyway. Seems that he's just happy with the current situation. I just would like to have a little more pace in this game. Yeah, that's the beauty about the higher elo games. There's no movement at all between the champions. They just are so cautious, and until you get this one this one guy that's way fat, and then all of a sudden it spirals out of control, and you get the snowball effect, and yeah, well, you know the deal. I'm pretty sure they are going to pick up that Baron at some point. It's just it amazes me that they didn't pick it up in that last thing. Maybe I missed something. Maybe everyone was low health or low mana, or I don't know. Seems that with Graves down, you would have a decent opportunity to win any team fight at Baron. And wow, he is overextending again. His team wasn't anywhere near him, and he still went in. So crazy, man. You guys have to engage in 30 seconds. Yeah, he's normally blaming his team for his own mistakes, and this was definitely his own mistake. And is Morgana actually going to? No, she's not going to do anything. And they do pick up one kill for one. And one champion has actually had to run back on the enemies. I didn't see who that was, but it's okay. Enemies getting the middle turrets. And wow, I'm really just nervous about having another game here that he's not going to win, because that would be very possible. No, don't surrender. Oh, the Baron picked up by the enemies. Oh my god. And he's going to die again. No! Yes! Wow, an excellent engage from Alistar, but it's not good enough. And they're not going to surrender, at least. So Corki getting a kill. Corki is pretty fat, I would say. And I don't know the exact score on him, but he must be pretty fat. He got a lot of kills. And he has Infinity Edge plus the Trinity Force. And the combination of that is so pricey. Both of those items are very, very costly. So yeah, whatever. He's blaming his team once again. Of course he is. So Alistar building a Frozen Heart as well, even though Maokai already has one, so that's pretty useless. Man, such bad communication. Yeah, he blames his team for something they can't really foresee. I mean, if he goes in and they are like 2 screens away, they can't engage. It's like, yeah, it's kind of logical. You can't run through 2 screens in the 1 second stun. And apparently Hotshot either plays too much with his team or just doesn't care. And there we go. There is an engage, but the engage came from the enemies. But it might still work out for them. No, not so much. It's still going to work out for the enemies. No, they actually get 2 kills for 2. Oh, this guy is going to die. Oh, that is Hotshot, I think. Yeah. No, yeah, he is going to die, and they may pick up the kill for that. So 4 for 4? No, 4 for 5. 5 for 4. Sorry. They still have 1 champion available. And yeah, that's it. So the enemy team getting completely wiped out, but getting 4 kills in return. So that's pretty decent. Only Alistar surviving, but Alistar is the one with the oracles. I believe he still has the oracles, right? Yeah, that means that he was the, yeah, he indeed does. He was the one that should have been killed. He was the one that is the priciest. And we have a little bit of lag going on. Hang on. Let me fix that. No? Yeah, there we go. And yeah, oh man. I don't know why it starts lagging now. It's not supposed to. Every time it climbs back to 30 and then it drops back. But now it seems to be stable at 30 once again, which is exactly what we want, because YouTube videos should always be recorded at 30 FPS because YouTube broadcasts at 30 FPS, so anything over that will just get reduced by YouTube anyway. There's no real reason to go for 60. And there's definitely no reason to go for any higher because most monitors won't actually be able to see more than 60. Corki at least getting out of there. And yeah, Morgana not getting out of there. And Darius not able to do anything with his team members out of the way and the enemy team just retreating. He just came in too late and couldn't get anything done. But wow, he now gets a free kill here. Oh, the stun too strong. Oh, but she still gets killed. Oh man. That was ridiculous. Yeah, I guess that's the way it works. And they do get an enemy turret out of that. So yeah, Darius for the win, I guess. Man, that was ridiculous. And Leona coming in over there. And Leona engaging actually, but Hotshot, come on, watch the fight. Yeah, we're not going to watch the fight apparently. It's a 1-for-1 trade for now. And now that it's no longer interesting, he watches the fight. So Corki, is he going to get this? No, not even close. I don't like the Infinity. Oh come on, the Trinity Force. I like the Sheen effect, but that's about it. The rest on Corki, yeah, I don't really like. I mean, I obviously like the slow, but yeah, you have a reduced amount of, a non-100% chance to proc that. It's a 1 in 3 chance, I believe, something like 35%. And that, of course, means that if you need it, you could get it, but the likelier chance is that you won't get it. Unless you hit someone multiple times, But if you hit them multiple times, you would have killed them without the slow anyway. Because that's how Corki works in the late game. Because in the late game, Corki is pretty much, yeah, I'll 3-hit everyone except the tanky guy. So like the Maokai. And all of the rest will die in 3 hits. So you don't really need the slow on that. Because if you have a 1 in 3 chance to get the slow, then getting it on the second hit or on the first or second hit is yeah, not too well, not a very big chance at least. So anyhow, the enemy team pushing in a little bit, but they are grouped up, well, with 4 of them. The Darius is at the Baron, probably placing a ward there. And are they going to kill someone and then get Baron? Oh, once again engaging all on his own. And at least he gets out this time. But he is still in. He is still trying to get something done. The Guardian Angel popped on on Aurelia, and before she actually lands from that pulverize, she gets killed. So, come on, get more kills. So yeah, they should be able to get at least this kill. And then, let's go for Baron. Or push mid, that's good as well. So yeah, Leona gets killed as well. And they are going for this mid turret. And yeah, after the mid turret, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, the inhibitor obviously, but I meant after the inhibitor. They can actually go for Baron pretty easily. They can also just push in and get the turrets. But at least now I have some confidence in them actually winning this. Although he is 4 and 8. Wow. 4, 8 and 18. So the 18 assists is pretty amazing, but yeah. The 8 deaths are really not. But yeah, well. The Baron is still up for grabs. The Dragon is also up for grabs, and they should just go for these objectives, man. It's crazy. Wow, are they really going to get killed by the enemies here? No, he grabs 1 kill back at least. He grabs a kill on Graves, and oh man, Morgana getting caught, but Morgana gets a kill here. And actually gets a whole lot of damage done. They grab another kill. Corki coming in and saving the day here. They are going to grab the kill on Leona, who had an Oracles. So that's an extra bonus. And yeah, Aurelia is going to die as well. Come on, come on. Oh man, this is gonna be close. Yes, there we go. And an ace. So now just either finish it or go for Baron and finish it. But this has taken long enough. Man. At least they almost won. Or they almost lost and then they started winning. But Hotshot not playing a very good Maokai there. I mean, if Snoopy plays Maokai or Snoopy, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. I like to call him Snoopy. If he plays Maokai, at least he doesn't die all the time. And yeah, he's of course a way better jungler than Hotshot is. But yeah, well, CLG EU seems to win virtually everything at the moment. Well, not so much the complete tournaments, but they win a lot of their matches. And especially against Moscow 5, people are always amazed, but Moscow 5 is really a one-trick pony. They only have this one trick, that's the really aggressive counter jungle thing. And once you counter that, so once you make sure that they can't do that, they really are out of options. They have no backup strategy, except being aggressive in lane then, because if they can't be aggressive in the jungle, yeah, they have to be aggressive in lane. So if you can counter that by being aggressive yourself, then there's pretty much not a whole lot that they're going to do about that. So yeah, lots of wards being placed down by this enemy team, and Alistar trying to get all of them. Alistar still in range of the Baron. He is getting almost killed, and that would be a waste of his oracles. And Hotshot still in there. Yep, once again dying. And Irelia is going to die as well. Come on, yes. Come on, go on. Just kill all of them. Because this is getting really, really stupid. Dude, you walked past the ward. Ah, he doesn't care. I like this game. This is a fun game. No, it's not. They should have won so long ago. Either team. I mean, both teams making so many mistakes, and yeah, people comment a lot on how I do, why I do all of these low-level games, but these high-level games aren't better. It's not like they play better than your average 1200 to 1400 ELO player. And for the people under that, I'm not saying they play worse, but on average they will not know the game as well as the 12 to 1400 ELO players. And yes, I know everyone starts off at 1200. So it's yeah, it's kind of hard to say that all 1200 ELO players understand the game. But if you stick at 1200, so if you have the same amount of wins and losses, then you can pretty safely say that you do understand the game. And yeah, I'm not saying that you will be the best player in the world, but at least you understand what the game is about and what you need to do. And well, these guys overextend just as much as the 1200 ELO guys, and yeah, I just don't get it. What the big deal is about me casting lower ELO games, because as I said, these high ELO games are just as bad from a tactics kind of standpoint, and the overextension and the mistakes they make. It's just that these guys are more famous because they play in tournaments. But that in and of itself doesn't mean anything. So wow, a lot of killing going on, but are they actually going to come out ahead in this? I think they're way ahead in this actually. Can't really see. I think it's 3 versus 1. No, 3 versus 0. Alistar buying a death cap. So 4-0 surrender finally, and wow, that was a hard-fought battle, and that was definitely well, not his best game ever. At least I hope so. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.